Welcome back. Welcome back to Kovacs Report. It's time for a little bit of Deadpool Wolverine fun. Now, I've jumped back on this book as of issue 5. And I really enjoyed it, so I want to review all the issues going forward. Now, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through this book page by page. I'm going to give you my thoughts. So spoilers are coming. I don't want to spoil the book for you. Go read the book, come back. Before that happens, give us a little subscribe. It makes a huge difference to the channel. I really appreciate it. And like the video at the end if you like it. Now, Benjamin Percy on writing duties. And we have a new artist, I think Robert Gill, who's taken over from Joshua Cassara and doing an admirable job. I really like the art of the previous issues. So this one blends in quite well. Now, we are back. We are back with Apocalypse in Stryfe's body, and he is assembling his horsemen of the apocalypse, and 2 of those were Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, what he's been doing is using something called Legacy 2.0 to sort of poison them into being mind controlled or subservient to him. Deadpool snaps in and out of it, and violence actually kickstarts it every time. So when he snaps out of it, whenever he gets violent, which he invariably does, right? He's Deadpool. He kind of slips back into the mind control. But Wolverine, he is under the control of Stryfe right now, or rather Apocalypse in Stryfe's body. Got to get that right. So this whole issue is pretty interesting. We get a lot of history of Apocalypse and Stryfe. I'm not going to go into all the history because there's great stories that you can go and read, but it does go back and tell you, Apocalypse's struggle, him wanting another body that he can transfer himself into, the fact that he kidnapped Stryfe all those years ago, raised him. He's a clone of Nathan Summers, basically, right? So, and he had the perfect body and the skills, that mind power, that psychic power that would enable Apocalypse to do all those nasty, dirty deeds. So we get that backstory. It is super interesting, very interesting. And then we jump back to South Dakota, where he's on his dragon, which is very reminiscent of the Frostbrood dragons from World of Warcraft, as I mentioned in the last video. And there's another fan out there who's also a World of Warcraft player. Thanks for noticing. There's a heads up to you. And anyway, we get a sort of reveal of what Apocalypse is going to do. Obviously, he wants to take over the world. He wants to control them with this Legacy 2.0 magic potion thing. But of course, Maverick, who is one of the agents that are trying to track him down in previous issues, long thought beaten up, taken a beating in the last issue. He's not letting it go. So he's commandeered a combat helicopter to try and take him down. But you know what? It ain't going to happen. He gets sent sprawling down to Earth. Now, just before a dragon can blast him out of the sky, someone shoots his parachute ropes, I guess, wires, whatever they're called, and he tumbles to the ground. He's not happy about it, but had that not happened, all right, he would have been blasted by the dragon breath. And guess who shot him down? Good old Deadpool. You're looking badass in the armor. So they, of course, have a fight, because that's what heroes do, right? They have a fight, then they become friends. And then Deadpool informs him, listen, I'm not under the control of Apocalypse right now, but if you start fighting and I get violent, it's going to happen, and we don't want that. And then we jump back to North Dakota later on as Apocalypse is flying around, and he has found this place, this abandoned shield underground, I don't know, facility. As they go down there, because Stryfe, I keep saying Stryfe, Apocalypse needs something in there. He needs something in there that will help him complete his nasty plan. So Wolverine goes in, being Wolverine, and we find Nick Fury Sr., but it's not Nick Fury Sr., of course. It's, I guess, one of those AI-powered, I don't know, light installations, as it's called. So there's a little fight, lots of shooting, but of course Wolverine defeats him. And then there's a huge explosion just when you think Wolverine's going to get a bullet to the dome. Not that it would kill him, because it'll just heal it out, right? But there's a huge explosion, and in comes Apocalypse to claim his prize, which is Stryfe's magical, amazing helmet that amplifies the power that he needs to take over the world. Again, it's really good fun. I think Robert Gill's taken over the art. It's quite similar to the previous artist, so it was good to look at. It's an interesting story. There's not a lot of Deadpool in it. There's not a lot of Wolverine in it, but there's a lot of story in it, and that's what counts. So I really enjoyed this, and I'm still onto the book. And I recommend you pick it up too if you like these characters. And that's my review. Those are my thoughts. Let me know yours. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a like, and I'll catch you in the next review. Take care.